So this should be working now. This should be working. Alright. I'm gonna touch you guys up a little bit. So we should be live right now testing the Boya BY-MM shotgun microphone. Now I had this microphone about 2 years already, and it's about that time I give my final assumptions and conclusions on the microphone, because let me tell you the back history. So back in California about 2017, I purchased the first order of the Boya BY-MM1 shotgun microphone. Now I didn't want to spend quite the money on a Rogue microphone because first and foremost, it's expensive. Second of all, it didn't come with a TRS cable, which was unfortunate. You have to spend an extra $15 to $18 from Rogue in order to attach this to your smartphone device. But what was not fair with Rogue was that Rogue had something similar, same shotgun microphone, right? But they wanted $60 for it, but you only get an Android cable. So if I was an iPhone user, that's not fair that I have to pay $15 extra for a iPhone cable, which I thought it was really absurd for that price for a cable. But I digress. So that first microphone didn't work, so I had to send it back. I have videos on that, my experience dealing with Amazon and sending it back. And now the second microphone I ordered that came as a replacement also didn't work. So at that time I was going to give up on the microphone and just go with the Rogue and spend the extra money on the Rogue. But it turned out that I had to send the second one back, and it's like sometimes the third time is the charm for a lot of things. So, and the reason why I'm speaking right now is because I'm testing the microphone on the iPhone 6s. So, but and then I had the microphone, the third microphone, and I loved it, even though it could be a little bit better. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to make sure that this microphone is working. Okay, it's working. Alright, it's working. Because I'm listening to the live stream. Now, this might not sound as good because I have it at a distance. But keep in mind, when you're on an Android device, the audio experience is going to change based on the device and the amps. I noticed there is a sound quality difference when I'm on my iPhone than when I'm on my professional camera, because those have more of a... Professional cameras have better amps. They're not as good amps over something more like traditional, like the Zoom H4n Pro or anything like that. But I'm just trying to give you guys a heads up and a knowledge about this microphone so you guys have a good understanding and what it could sound like. Now, I'm about maybe 20 inches away right now. Yep, I'm about 20 inches away. So you guys can... And I know this is typically not the review that you guys were looking for, but this review should only matter because of the audio. Alright, so the audio experience is key. Now, if I was to mount this on, let's say, my Sony A77 crop sensor camera that has a better amp, and I can lower down the volume, say like down to like 3 or 5 decibels, it would sound much better. There's a difference in quality with the iPhone, but since YouTube's live stream doesn't give me the chance to change from 44.1 kilohertz to 48 kilohertz, I don't have that option. This is why if you look at any of my content, most of my content was shot with my iPhone using this microphone. And I was using ProMovie to control the audio experience on the microphone. Now, I had it at 44.1 kilohertz at all times when I did my B-rolls and my recordings. Uh, Even when I do product reviews, I use my iPhone and the shotgun microphone. Sometimes I will use this iPhone lavalier microphone, but now it's not functioning quite well. This is why Apple products is going down the drain. So I'm just trying to give you guys a little clarification here on the audio experience. Now, if I put it much closer to me, you can hear where I'm gonna probably, yeah, tilt it more towards me. Now, a little closer to me right now, and I'm directly in front of it right now. And I do have a deck cat, so I'm gonna take the deck cat off so you guys can have a better audio experience. So the audio that you just heard right now is from the deck cat. It had the deck cat on it. So now I'm gonna take the deck cat off. Oh, sorry about that. Now the deck cat is off. Now the audio should have been more punchier, a little bit more depth. We see if YouTube doesn't fuck up the audio on this one like they always do on videos and compress videos and the quality. But anyway, the deck cat is off. Now there's no deck cat on the microphone, and right now it's bare bones and there's nothing uh, to block my voice with this microphone. Now, I know this review might be longer than others, but I wanted to just emphasize it just so you guys can have cheaper options. Now, it's up to you guys that you can have the option to do what you want to do with your money. Now, I will leave the links down, my Amazon affiliate links down in the description below so you guys can go purchase it yourself. So you can make the decision, say, okay, let me buy the Rogue and then let me buy the Boa. Now, the Boa is rebranded many other names, but I went with Boa because everyone was going to Novo, which is MOBO. It's the same microphone. Trust me, it's the same microphone made by the same manufacturer. It just rebranded, that's it. But this is the Boa. So, you can compare the two, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to spend an extra $15 to $12 on a TRRS cable for your iPhone. But with the Boa, you don't have to spend extra $15. It's strictly $40. You get a Android cable, and you get a iPhone cable. You get the deck cat, and you get the bag. So just to prove to you guys that I'm actually not deceiving you, here is the Android cable, which is nice and coiled, which I really like this. I don't understand why this wasn't the iPhone cable. Like literally, like, but like whoever manufacturing this particular microphone should have made the iPhone cable coil just like this one. But that's the Android cable, and you get the bag inside. So, but other than that, yeah. So I had the microphone for 2 years. It's been in my camera bag along with a ton of other accessories. What did I think about it? I do have my cons and pros about it. One, I wish my voice was much more deeper, in a sense, much more, a little bit more depth in my voice. Even though I can actually do that in post, but with Rogue, it's straight out the box. You get that quality, you get that difference. And if you're an audio enthusiast, you can hear the difference. If you're not someone that's an audio enthusiast, you just need a microphone, and you don't care for like the slight adjustments in your voice and how your voice sounds, that's fine. You can always edit and post. But you know, this is also a cheaper option, and it works. And that's the point of the video. It works, and it works well. other than traditional no microphone, which you gotta use the microphone on your DSL or your iPhone or your Android device. So I am talking a little bit lower than normal. I changed my decibel in my voice so it could be a little bit more transparent and more clearer. So earlier you heard me speak a little bit louder. Now I'm turning it down a little bit because I have the deck cat off. So this should give you some clarification. But with that said, everyone, if you think this video was helpful, even though this is not normally my setup, but listen, if people are looking for audio experience and they want to hear the audio directly, they don't want to hear nothing else, no editing, no tweaking the audio on the microphones, this is the best you're going to get. This is coming straight from the iPhone 6s, and I'm shooting this live stream. This is actually a live stream, and this is why I want to test it during the live stream, because the live stream can be really unpredictable. So, especially when it comes to audio and quality, because audio and quality makes up 50% of your audience. So, think about that one. I'm the Panda Photographer. I'll leave the links down in the descriptions below on this microphone, and I'm looking at the microphone as if it was the camera. What the hell? But anyways, if you like the content, if you like the audio, and you think the audio needs adjustments, mind you, this is a live stream on the iPhone. Yes, I can probably hook up some amps like the Zoom H4n Pro, which I have right in front of me, but it's not necessary, especially if you want to use this as a mobile device. I mean, with your mobile device on the go, login, and this is more likely the practical way of logging. So if we were going to log, let me take this off the charger. This is how we will log. Oops. This is how I will log, and therefore you guys can have a good idea. Like, hey, what's up? My name is Panda. I'm a photographer. I love the ladies. I love the dudes. I want to get your photo. I want to get your portrait. I want to put it on my Instagram. I want to make you famous. You get the point, right? So that just means talking. But anyway, this is just the way it should be. The phone, microphone, and a selfie stick. But my contraption is a little bit different from yours because mine is a DIY project. So I'm gonna hold the mic like this, get a stable footage, get stable footage. Or I can stretch it out if I wanted to and just have you guys tilt a little bit more my way, like this, and then get a little more stretch, like that, and then, wait, oops, gotta tighten this up again, and get a little more stretch from the microphone. But yeah, this is normally what would you do when you're logging, walking down the street, and trying to get some good audio, but also some good footage for your vlog. So if you want to buy it, the links are down in the description below. But if you guys want to support what I do as a travel photographer, because that's what I do, I am a photographer, and I do it very well. And I'm a great retoucher, by the way. You want to support the channel, keep the lights on here. There is a PayPal donation link in the descriptions below. It really does help me out, guys. If you guys support the channel, really helps keep the lights on here. But with that said, everyone, I hope you guys have a great audio experience from this microphone. I think it works really well for what for the price. Yes, for the price, $40. You can't go wrong for $40. So with that said, eat, sleep, photography, videography, and repeat. See you guys in the next live stream. You guys take care. Happy shooting.